Oh no. I hope, folks, that this 1099K will get amended. And I hope by the time you watch this video, some miracle has happened, because right now I'm super, super concerned with this. Okay. So in case some of you are not familiar, there's been some recent changes with what's called 1099K. And just to simplify, right? Because as we know, taxes are quite complex and sometimes very confusing. That is the truth. There was a 1099K was mostly issued for people who were really more into online sellers, such as perhaps they were selling products in eBay or Amazon. So a few years ago, they imposed a new bill that they were going to be issuing the 1099K, right, to all these sellers, as long as they were selling more than $20,000 or, okay, or 200 transactions. So maybe some of you are familiar, maybe you're not. So you must be asking, well, why is this going to affect me? Well, it can, because what has happened is as of January of 2022, there was another bill that was approved. That's right. And now they dropped that threshold from $20,000 all the way down to only $600. That's a major problem, because what I see as a tax professional, in case you don't know who I am, my name is Soria. I am a proactive accountant and also a tax advisor. And one of my intentions is to give financial education to taxpayers out there, share my knowledge, which I believe is so important. But what I want to give you an update on this is that I'm really hoping that as I'm sharing my screen here, and as you can see, it says amendment to the omnibus bill proposals raising limit for the issuing form 1099K. Again, as I'm going to go down here in the page, and you can see originally what I just mentioned, okay, that originally this 1099K was issued only, okay, for anyone above the 200 transactions. I'm going to highlight it right here. Okay, it's called threshold back to 200 or greater than 200 transactions. Now, because it was dropped to $600, now they're trying to do a remedy for what disasters they have created, because this is going to be a nightmare, folks. All of you out there as taxpayers, okay? And even if you have a line business, because imagine the kind of burden that you're going to have right now to prove to the IRS that you do have all your receipts and all your tickets and everything. What about if you were, let's say, transferring money back and forth? They're saying that's not going to affect the personal. Well, I want to see if that's really true, because now in this day we all do, transactions online. I mean, that's very common, right? I mean, what's going away is really the currency, which is, right, the dollar, the fiat money. We barely, I don't know about you, but now in this day, maybe if we're lucky, we might have a $20 bill in our wallet, in our purse. But the reality is that some of you probably don't even carry a dollar. I still do. I'm a little old-fashioned, but anyhow, other than that, this is something that we all do. I know I do it, very common. I mean, we have PayPal account, we have Vimeo, right? Cash App, and we can go down the list. There's many other. So what they're proposing now, because they revised that original proposal of 200,000, they dropped it to 600. It's open a can of worms. So now, if hopefully, I hope so, like I said, this omnibus bill, it's going to get amended. It's still up in the air, hopefully by the time you see this. And then what that's going to happen is they're proposing, especially Republicans, to drop it to $10,000. I think that's a lot more reasonable, in my opinion, again, as a tax professional. And hopefully some of my colleagues who watch this video, they might agree with me. And if they do, I think that's way more fair. Because I cannot imagine that I'm right here, and this is called the payment settlement entities for one or more transactions totaling 10,000 or more per year. I think that's a fair deal. Because right now, if we do not get this amended, hopefully, I would say before April, before the tax deadline. Otherwise, picture this for a moment. Like I said, if you've been even selling, used items. I know a lot of people that, they have a side, gig or they hustle, as we say in the side, besides working the regular jobs, or maybe they are independent contractors, but they also sell products, on the side, and they might be used. Imagine if this does not get amended. I just want to give you just an example. If you purchase, let's say you had a bike and your bike was worth $500, and now you go and you sell it online, right? Yeah, that's right. And you collected the money through PayPal or through, Cash App or so on. What's going to happen now is that now you're going to have that burden to show proof. That's right. And evidence, a proof to the IRS that, oh, well, originally this was my bike that I purchased $500, and perhaps you sold it for $300 a loss. But now you're gonna need to show it, because they're not sure whether you made a profit or you had a loss. So this is why I'm so concerned with this, because it's just gonna be a nightmare. It really is. And I hope by all means it does get resolved, at least before even, like I said, the tax deadline is over. And if it is, I hope so, because if not, it's going to be a burden for us as also as tax professional, whether you're a CPA, you're an accountant, you're a enroll agent, doesn't matter. It's going to be difficult for us to help our clients, and I hope, like I said, to resolve this. And as you can see, this is coming down here. It says consecutively, taxpayers may get a 1099-K for credit card payments made to them using a third party such as PayPal and even Stripe. Okay. Now, this does not go with the clearinghouse style, which is really ACH. Okay. So, but my concern is that we get this, revised as soon as possible. I'm sharing this screen. Like I say, I got this article out of Forbes.com, and they do have a small audio clip if you want to hear that too. But I wanted to bring this to your attention because it is an update. And like I say, I'm really hoping for the best for all of you and for all of us as tax professionals, that we get this resolved. So again, be aware that it has not been amended yet, but hopefully it will be, and maybe there's something that we can create a postponement or something where we can reverse these 1099-Ks before they create a nightmare for everyone's in the tax return. Anyhow, again, I appreciate if you like, share, and like I said, if you're a return subscriber, as I do a lot of YouTube videos, I've been sharing this for more than 10 years. There's a lot of other videos that you probably want to check out. I do short videos. I know some people are lacking out of time, a minute or so, and others, which usually I try to do for less than 15 to 20 minutes, a little bit longer, but it's a lot of good content there. And I think it's a lot easier than reading one of those IRS, disclosure and pages and bills that can be quite crazy to understand and comprehend. So again, I hope you like and share, and you support my free content that I provide here for all of you. And it's always nice that really you share this with friends and, family members who might be coming across the situation. So hopefully I see you in the next video. Thank you so much. And you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.